Hello, everyone, and welcome back to No More Heroes 3. Boy, it's been a while.
Oh, so long. In fact, I have no idea what the hell we're doing.
We're doing missions so we can go to the next boss fight.
All right.
Standard No More Heroes fare, actually.
So if you guys are watching this entire commentary on the playlists between parts 6 and 7, it has been several months since we've joined together to re-record some parts. We've got to make this as seamless as possible. What the hell was the last thing that happened around the time we recorded part 6? I don't even remember what
We fought an alien in one.
time of the year that was.
That was October-ish.
It was October-ish?
You know what?
Do you think the Game Awards are going to be good?
Here's the thing. We were probably recorded that in October. That still means that it gets uploaded in February normally anyway, so we're not even that far behind.
Yeah.
All things considered.
No. And sad to say, I have still not played the game for myself, even after taking a couple months break from this commentary. And that's just because, man, I don't got the fucking time.
Well, it is. I don't know if between parts, No More Heroes 3 did go onto Steam. Hold on, I gotta lie to Steam and say that I was born in the year 1907 because I'm too lazy to find the actual day I was born.
What a dedicated gamer.
If you would look at the Steam records, you would find that 85% of all people who buy games on Steam were born on January 1st. Isn't that a quinky dink?
Really weird.
It is on Steam now, so it's no longer Switch exclusive, which I don't think anybody really cares about because console exclusives don't really, I feel like, matter anymore.
No. Yeah, you say that, and every time I see fucking either PlayStation or Sony or Microsoft tweet something, literally the first response is Xbox or PS better.
Okay, I should rephrase
sort of
that because that's not. Because what I more meant was like, you go back in time to the last time there was like it felt like there was a big difference between console versions of games was the 360 PS3 era, but even then that was much less.
That was more performance than
Like the last time it really, at least to me, felt like the console exclusives felt very different in terms of how they played and what hardware they took advantage of was
N64 PS1 to me, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say GameCube PS2 era, but even then,
those were mostly the same.
Yeah, it is really the N64 PS1, like Dreamcast-y era, where the differences in technology and controllers and whatnot really did make a difference. Like I guess you can count like the Wii, where the Wii version of every game you played was drastically different if they got a Wii version at all. Have you ever played the Wii version of Dead Rising? It's basically a Resident Evil 4 Wii, but way worse.
That was a chop to your drop, right?
They were like, how do we port this game that was designed around the Xbox 360? Okay, good. That was the game loading.
Yeah, that was the game loading.
Thought the video froze for a second. But yeah, so Dead Rising was designed effectively to be a tech demo for Capcom's 360 engine. So it's like, how do we port this game designed for the 360 to the Nintendo Wii? Oh, I know. We'll just make it Resident Evil 4, but worse. Okay. That works, I suppose.
Another Resident Evil 4 clone.
Oh, man. Yeah, porting Resident Evil, that'll never catch on. They'll never port Resident Evil to anything.
As we all know, Resident Evil 4 only appeared on the GameCube, as according to my version says.
Only for
I think my favorite part about like that era of gaming is that like you can probably make the argument that 5 out of 6 titles that Capcom published around that time was at one point a prototype for RE4.
There's at least like 3 or 4 games that were a prototype for Resident Evil 4, so I'd buy it. You
Would you? It's not finished.
I mean, you jest, but I would play the Hookman version of RE4.
I would too.
Can you play the modern version of RE4, the remake with the GameCube chainsaw RE4 controller?
I don't think so.
Possible?
No.
There's got to be a way, right?
I'm sure someone could.
Well, hold on. Let's see. Maybe we can answer this because this is assuming. So I would say it's possible, if the Chainsaw Special Edition controller for the PS2 version specifically was connected via USB. If the answer to that is yes, I'm sure it can work.
I mean, I'm sure that there's the Wii U to GameCube port thingy for Smash Brothers uses USB. So I'm sure that if you like get custom drivers or something, you can plug that into your laptop and then plug that in to there and then play the Steam version like that, maybe.
I'm sure anything is possible with enough rewiring or reworking. I think the immediate question afterwards is how much effort will it take?
I do know a friend of mine. She did rewire that the GameCube controller to USB thing in order to be able to play modern MMOs with the GameCube Phantasy Star controller with the full keyboard in the middle. And then I asked her, was it worth spending all that effort to do that? And she was like, hell no. But I wanted to be able to do it.
But I did it.
Yeah, because...
Think of all the TikTok clout.
all the TikTok clout, for sure. Is this Sylvia running into Travis's podcast recording and complaining that he didn't do the dishes or something?
Basically.
Okay.
Just waltzed in unannounced, and now I gotta do another sound test.
Oh, man. So I was just curious, and I was looking at Grasshopper's release history over the past couple of years. They haven't really done an awful lot since the No More Heroes stuff over the past 2 or 3 years is kind of the exception. In between that and the early 2010s, they have not done a ton.
They kind of went a little above what they usually did around the late 360 PS3 era, because besides No More Heroes, they had the Lollipop Chainsaw. Was that them too?
Yeah, that was a big thing. Like, they were definitely like releasing the most of their stuff during the late 2000s and early 2010s. In 2012 they released like 6 different games. They including No More Heroes World Ranker for Android and iOS. Hold on. I don't even know what that is. I didn't know that this even existed either. Hold on. I need to see screenshots of this.
This is from 2000. This is 2012.
Yeah, from 2012.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are using like actual No More Heroes assets. It's not like just looking at this, like trying to Google image search, I'm struggling to find more than like 3 images. So that's, I'm sure, a very good sign of this game's quality. But yeah, I find it interesting because they were, not that Grasshopper's ever been huge, but they've certainly been a fan favorite for a long time. So I guess I'm just surprised that, especially considering that No More Heroes 3 didn't do badly, you would have seen what they've been working on by now for their next game, Well,
I think it's safe to say that no game has ever went beyond cult classic. Not even No More Heroes, because like No More Heroes is like probably arguably its most successful property. But even then, that still doesn't compare to any other moderately successful franchise out there. I think so. Anyway.
So No More Heroes certainly, like, it did reach cult classic status, but like I'm looking at sales figures for the game. It didn't do great in Japan. It only sold a couple thousand copies in Japan. Like, I'm looking here on the No More Heroes wiki. It says, in the United States, around 200,000 copies were shipped, 100,000 copies selling in the first month, as opposed to 40,000 copies being sold in Japan in the first 3 months. 160,000 copies were expected to be shipped for the European release. So this is back in the original Wii version of the game. And granted, when you're looking at especially like big budget games where, it's just like, oh man, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sold 13 billion units or how much it did.
Yeah.
Obviously when you look at that, but for No More Heroes was a pretty low budget game, so probably lifetime it sold 500,000 units. I would say worldwide. That's not bad.
Over the course of years, to stress too. But what matters is the consistency of it.
Yeah, and certainly there is also something to be said about being known for being a developer that makes games that people like. You don't have to sell a million copies every time. If you sell enough copies to make a profit, and you have an audience, you can keep doing what you're doing. What the hell is this?
So remember that college girl from 2 who had a crush on Travis?
Oh, the one that's spoken leet speak and memes.
A little bit, yeah. Well, this is her.
Yeah.
Are we killing her again?
Wow.
Well, we didn't kill her last time.
No, we fucking did a wrestling move on her and knocked her unconscious.
Are there any male assassins that Travis ever spared, or was it only ever the hot girls?
Not really.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Wait, was there?
No.
I'm trying to think. No, I'm thinking. No, he killed everybody.
Okay.
he mostly got over his killing of women after the first game, though.
No. So he didn't land the killing blow on the.
Let's shake.
No. Who was the Japanese fighter in No More Heroes 2?
I can't remember, but I know who you're talking about.
After the motorcycle chase. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. He didn't kill him. Sylvia gunned him down before they had a chance to finish their fight.
Rap battle.
Oh boy, a rap battle.
Okay, yeah, this is... Okay, you see... This is the kind of stuff that I feel like I remember No More Heroes being. Instead of, as somebody who never played it, this is the stuff I remember seeing. Is this kind of shit. And less of the I'm driving around town and doing shit.
Oh boy.
Reminder that Travis is over 40.
Is this what the kids call cringe? Wait, did the cat just go, yeah?
Yeah, the cat just said yeah.
Remember, the cat talks now.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Alrighty then.
I feel they're trying to repeat a similar beat to what was this guy's name from the first game? The one that he fought in the baseball
Dr.
stadium.
Peace.
Dr. Peace, yeah. But now it's more contemporary.
That always felt more like it was out there, but it felt more somber considering I believe that guy had a tragic backstory. I think.
Most of the assassins in 1 had a tragic backstory, yeah.
Yeah, where this is more just kind of what the fuck?
Let's get the 2 most unlikeliest of characters to have a rap battle.
No, I could see Travis Touchdown doing a rap battle. That's not that out of left field for me.
He wouldn't do very good, but he'd do it.
He absolutely
think
would
he'd
do
do very
it. Travis
good.
has no shame. The 2 least likely characters to have a rap battle.
Besides silent protagonist. Boss fight.
So we're just fighting each other now. Okay, cool.
Yes.
I think the 2 least likely characters to have a rap battle would probably be Sephiroth and Cloud. Even though I'm sure Square Enix would do it, it just doesn't make any sense.
Are we sure? Are we certain that epic rap battles of history haven't already done that?
Hold on. Let me look it up. Cloud, Sephiroth, rap battle.
Well, someone's done it, I'm sure.
Yep. People have done it. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Never mind. I was trying to think of one that made sense as opposed to Pac-Man and Winnie the Pooh. Nobody's ever done that rap battle before. But actually, one of the things in Tamagotchi Life was that you could make any character you want do a rap battle. So, yeah. Remind me, what does the tiger thing in the corner do?
That is your combo meter.
Oh, okay.
So the more filled in it is, the longer your combo goes.
Oh, okay. But I doubt there's a lot that you can do when...
So is she essentially a entirely different character now at this
That's
point?
the joke, yes.
The joke, okay. Because I'm wondering like if her fight is just an extended version of what she offered in the second
I mean,
game.
it's somewhat similar. She still wields the dual lightsaber, so...
Right. Does she still have like a really obnoxious bubble
No,
attack?
thankfully, but her...
Just lasers.
Yeah, lasers. So she's not too tough. She's still only rank 7, so... We're not in the knee-deep of the, upper echelon of boss fights yet.
So wait, who offered the rap battle? Like, was it Travis?
Well,
Well,
no.
no,
Well,
the-
she
the-
invited
the-
him on stage, and they're like, "Wow, we're such great
Right.
friends." And then she just started rap battling. So it
Yeah.
was her who initiated the rap battle.
Yeah, and she killed the alien guy who was who
Right.
Travis was supposed to fight, and so Travis was like, "Whatever, I'll fight you."
I didn't make this 30-mile trip for nothing. I'm fighting somebody before I go back home.
Now, Ryan, remind me, this is a new game plus playthrough, right?
Yes.
Okay. How much do the upgrades like improve just base damage versus having more moves and stuff?
Depends on what you upgrade, because you have the skill tree where you can upgrade power, combo, etc. I'm almost done with it.
Okay.
So it does do a lot, because early in the playthrough I just utterly decimated the first boss, but...
Okay. So
So now we're not... So this is about... I'm about where... I'm a little more powerful than where you're going to be in the game right now.
okay, but all right. So but the fight wouldn't be that much longer should you have, been playing on a first playthrough.
Not too much longer, but a bit.
Yeah.
We did enough to see all of her moves, so that's enough for me.
Yeah. That's one of the things about whenever you're recording something is, like, do you play the boss like normal and then kill them before they do anything? Or do you, like, try to let them, like, show what you would be playing if you would be doing it on the first run?
Oh, wow. Actually
And she's dead this time.
kills this time. Yeah.
She didn't do anything, though.
I mean, to be fair, she attacked first.
Yeah.
Sure. I
No, I mean, yeah, she drew first blood.
mean, I guess. I thought we were friends, though, but whatever.
No, we weren't.
No. She was a stalker in the second
Oh, okay.
game.
Never mind. All right.
Yeah, we don't like her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And now she's old enough to kill.
Oh, okay. I guess that.
Yeah,
makes
that
sense.
was his other thing, is he didn't want to kill kids.
Okay, that's fair. Not wanting to murder children, I suppose, is acceptable.
But now that
But when they
it's
grow up.
been 10 years since she's in her 20s, he's like, whatever.
What the? Oh my god.
Don't ever hit a girl. My grandma used to tell me that.
What are you, a good Samaritan now? How far do you think that kind of posing...
Sylvia does bring up a good point. Like, okay, don't hit a girl. What if she has a gun?
Fucking alien assholes.
Because he's killed plenty of girls since
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Like in all the games. So I think that's just a gag.
Well, I mean, I guess, like, if it's a...
Did you think you were going to become friends?
Okay, so trying to give the game the benefit of the doubt for a moment and assume that it is trying to have some amount of mature storytelling, which, like, it sometimes does. I'm not, like, No More Heroes isn't just all, like, her all the time. It does have a point to what it's doing.
Yeah.
It is still too...
Character development doesn't necessarily mean that the character changes. So, for example, Travis can, like, be at a point where, okay, he will kill women if he has to, but that doesn't necessarily mean he has to feel good about it, which is an amount of nuance that you often don't see in stories like this a lot of the time, where it's just like let's just take a pretty typical anime example for a moment. Like, oh, I'm so scared. Oh, I peed and pooped my pants. And then they, and then it's just like, I'm now a brave character and I'm not afraid anymore. Like, that is character development, I suppose, but it is more interesting when
Now I just poo my
poop
pants.
my pants. Yeah.
I don't piss
Yeah.
anymore.
It is often more interesting when, like, just because they've grown doesn't necessarily mean that, like, that stuff that they move past still doesn't bother them, I guess is the thing. Like, Travis can still not like killing women,
because you
even
never
if he
really
will
just
do it now.
you never really just get over it. You just learn how to accept
Well,
it.
I mean, you can just get over it. It's just often not as interesting if it just, like, happens. Like, oh, I'm afraid of dogs. I did thing. Now I am not afraid of dogs. That's kind of a one-dimensional shift where it's just like, okay, yes, development did happen, but it's not as realistic as or engaging as, having someone go through a journey for that kind of thing, And often it can be a little bit regressive too, where, okay, maybe somebody has this interesting thing and then they have character development moment and then now they're just kind of more boring. That does also often happen as well. So I don't know. I guess what I'm just saying is that, I appreciate that they are doing this in a way with who the hell is that?
He was in the last session we did.
Oh yeah, that's the guy who's like, I'm gonna kill you, Travis Touchdown, and we're like, who the hell
That's
are you?
the No More Heroes Funko Pop.
Oh, that is the Funko Pop. Oh my god. Oh man, Funko Pops in the year 2023. I feel like I broke a bone from being Jerry.
They never died.
They never died. Are you sure? Do people still?
They're all over the place, dude.
Oh man, I'm gonna go cry in a corner for a minute.
Well, GameStop's gotta get rid of them somehow.
They could stop buying them.